How does a known criminal get a cop to ride shotgun on a citywide drag race?
Shred Bailey gripped the wheel of Midnight Rider, his 20-year-old black 1972 Mach 1 Mustang. He inched forward on the line at the traffic light, challenging a Camaro in the next lane. They tore off on green. Shred cheered as the Camaro disappeared in his dust. Then police lights flashed. Officer Baker, his longtime foe, pulled him over, already growling about Shred's parole violation. Before Baker could cuff him, a medical courier's van swerved to avoid a rubbernecker staring at their traffic stop. It smashed into Baker's patrol car, setting it ablaze. Shred considered running, then joined Baker and bystanders rescue the courier, whose legs were broken. Between painful screams, he gasped that the medical cooler held a donated heart for a child, viable for only an hour. Shred grinned. Baker clenched his jaw. Midnight Rider roared into the night as Baker and the cooler crushed into the passenger seat. Shred wove through the city's arteries. His shortcuts, alleys, back roads kept them moving, but soon sirens screamed behind them. Other cops, unaware of the mission, pursued. Shred shouted for Baker to call them off, but Baker cussed. He had no radio. Downtown traffic jammed. They detoured through a darkened park, dodging benches and trees. Shred approved of the city's beautification efforts. Baker surprisingly agreed, pointing out a new gazebo. Potholes and slick corners slowed them, but the hospital's glow loomed. Suddenly, a police cruiser pulled alongside, the officer and Shred glancing at each other. Shred expected the worst, but the cruiser pulled ahead, leading the way. More cruisers joined, escorting them. Baker guessed the injured courier must have informed them. Moments later, Midnight Rider screeched to a halt in the hospital's emergency bay, where a crowd of staff waited. Baker passed the cooler to a nurse, who dashed away with it. The partners in speed slumped, finally sighing in relief. Baker tore up Shred's ticket and they shook hands. Midnight Rider squealed away, leaving Baker in the dust. That was Mach 1 Mercy, a storyburst by Wayne Brandenburg, inspired by Jessica's writing prompt, Midnight, Streetlights, Fast Cars. Thanks, Jessica. Leave a comment with a 5-word prompt. You might inspire a future storyburst.